Look what I have. Yes, for 2 hours. And the weather is horrifying. It's really windy, 30 meters per second, which is pretty high wind on the Baltic Sea. Really nothing to photograph, but Olympus Finland called me yesterday and asked if I have 2 hours today to test this and what would be the only answer. I said yes. But let's go and see if we can find something to photograph. Yeah, as you can see around, these surroundings are pretty nice during the summer, but horrifying during weather like this. But actually I enjoy testing this, and oh, it's all water, and as usual I'm not prepared for the weather like this. It's flooding here. Let's talk about the lens, and enough for the nonsense. The lens, it's the 150 to 400 millimeter f4.5 Pro Zoom lens, and I was really looking forward to testing this. First thing that you feel that it's quite light actually. It's only a little under 1900 grams, which is not much for a lens with this reach. I got the MKII extender. I actually bought it today because I wanted to test the 2000 millimeter and what it looks like. The closest focusing distance is 1.3 meters, and that's really astonishing. So it's really a close-up lens, and the river here is flooding. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks pretty awful. Well, these are not really hazardous floods because this is the kind of like a nature reserve that is right in here in close to Helsinki. It's actually the midpoint of Helsinki, the city area. But as you can see, nothing here to photograph. There is a swan over there, way back. Let's see if we can get there. I had a video about this where Jari Peltomäki was telling about the lens and how it performed, and there were also some specs about this lens. So I'm not gonna talk about so much of the specs, maybe just a kind of like a quick look. Yeah, hi there, my name is Peter Forsgard and I am an Olympus visionary and a professional photographer from Helsinki, Finland. Now let's get on with it. Oh, the front element is all wet. Damn. And yeah. Nope. Whoa. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was close. No way. A lot of people have been saying about the price of this lens, and yes, it is quite a bit. It's I said it's about 7,000 euros / dollars, but it's actually a bit more in dollars. I don't know why, but it is. And yes, it is a lot of money, but then of course you have to remember what you get with the lens. You get really great reach, and I do have the MKII so that I can test what the 2000 millimeter lens looks like, but I don't know if I can do it here. Let's see if I can grab that one. The swan is, I don't know if they're sleeping like that, but I don't think I can get any good images of the swan. But let me grab the camera and let's walk a bit further and see what this lens can help me to find. It's usually with photography you need to be patient. I'm sure I will find something in this horrible weather. Let's see, there are the ducks over there, but I'm not sure if I can get any decent images of the ducks. Let's walk this path a little further. And what do you think about the lens? Many of you said in the comments when I had the previous video about this on the launch day that it is quite expensive. And as I already said, I agree on that. And we'll see how the price will vary when the time goes by, but I've said many times I don't really need really fast lenses. Okay, there's some kind of a feeding station here. Let's see if we can get some small birds. All right, maybe I got a few. Tripod collar is really nice. It has the Arca Swiss compatibility, so you can stick this straight to your tripod if you need, but I've been using it handheld so far. Not going well. But all in all, I really like the lens. It's not too heavy. It's easy to carry with the tripod collar, which is Arca Swiss compatible, which is a good thing. You can easily put it on your, on your tripod if you need one. But then we have to remember that with the M1X and the lens, there is 8 stops of stabilizing with the 150mm focal length on this lens. And that's pretty remarkable. And now it stopped raining and there is a birdwatch tower and there is a hide over there, but as you can see, not going there. I learned a few things today. It's really hard to photograph with a long lens like this, with the weather like this, so I have a big hands for all the bird photographers who can do it in a bad weather. It's no problem doing in the whole thing in Kauppatori when it's a nice weather. You can get the birds, you can photograph them, but even with the best possible gear, you need to be really skilled to pull this off on a weather like this. But all in all, the lens is really interesting and good lens to use. It's not the lens, it's me, I have to say. Now I need to figure out, I still have 1 more hour and I need to figure out what to do. There's nothing to photograph around here, I guess. Nothing interesting, at least. There are, of course, always there are some places, or every place has its place to photograph, but not today. I really need to think. I would not want to go to Kauppatori because I've been there so many times, but I guess that's the only reason, because I have to go and start making my way towards Espoo. But let's see what I can find during the way.
And yes, I ended up in Kauppatori to photograph some birds. I was lucky to find this swan swimming around there. And here are some more videos about this lens. And here is a video about the new firmware that was also launched at the same time as the lens was. But hey, thanks for watching and bye for now.